Hola, amigos. Welcome to Los Muertos, a character-centered fictional novel. Well, some yellow blanket is blocking certain elements because the characters may contain spoilers for the story, thanks to my good old trusty friend, Chuck the Yellowbird Blanket from Angry Birds. So, let's get on with the story, shall we? Okay. Fawa Kevin. Prologue. The morning. January 8th, 2018. It was cloudy at Wilcopolis. Mateo, Gabe, Lisa, Michaela, and Mr. H were all at the Wilcopolis Cemetery, issuing a mourning. Chris and Kevin weren't present. Chris was neutral, but Kevin was feeling sorry for Mateo. Poor Mateo. They were his best friend. Shadow Kevin appeared.
Look on the bright side. With that pink artist gone, you have a chance to ask him to be friends with you.
Or better yet,
Kevin and Shadow Kevin found a poster that said, Why don't you go to the friendship games?
My Little Pony pun not intended. I just got the idea from a title.
Good idea.
Chapter 1. The Friendship Games. A few days later, it was sunny, and everyone was at the Wilcopolis Arena where the Friendship Games took place. The winner in first place could be Mateo's best friend. Over on this corner, we have Mr. H against Lisa. Then, Mariah against Michaela. Then, on this corner, Kevin against Chris, and Gabe against Mr. M. Let's see who wins each round. We'll only be focusing on Kevin, cause this story is about Kevin after all. Round 1. Kevin was going up against Chris. Kevin wore a fake mustache, a sombrero, and a Mexican uniform. He called himself Los Muertos. Chris had a scarf and plate of spaghetti from Undertale. He called himself the Autistic Skeleton. The fight began, and Kevin made the first attack. He used thunder arrows, and Chris deflected all of them with his fencing sword. Chris used Aqua Blade. Kevin blocked it with his bow and electrocuted Chris. Yeah! Wowzers! You pretty shock me. Well, I'm a autistic skeleton with very high standards. Well, I can make spaghetti. Oh no! You're meeting all my standards! Did somebody say spaghetti memes? Chris used his special move, spaghetti memes. He recovered health, and a gigantic serving of spaghetti with a sauce and meatballs fell on Kevin. Chris was charging his hydro pump. Kevin came out of the spaghetti and ate a handful of it with sauce and meatballs. His attack and special attack increased. He used Volt Tackle, and Chris used hydro pump. Kevin's electricity conducted through the water and electrocuted Chris again. Ow! Wowzers. Kevin won the first round against Chris. Kevin advances to the third place. Gabe beat Mr. M. He advanced to third place. Lisa beat Mr. H. She advances to third place. Michaela beats Mariah and advances to third. Round 2. Kevin was going up against Gabe. Gabe called himself the Caltrain Conductor. May the best fighter win. Same for you. The fight began, and Gabe made the first attack. The first move, he used Bulk Up. His hair ignited with fire. Kevin then used Taunt. Looks like Gabe turned up the heat. The crowd laughed at Kevin's joke. Gabe used 1000-degree punch. Kevin avoided the attack and used Zap Cannon. It took out Gabe, but then he became the Undying Conductor. He summoned an actual Caltrain diesel engine, got on, and tried to ram Kevin. Kevin used Shockwave and burned the diesel's electric circuits and boards, or something like that. And Gabe himself. Kevin won the second round against Gabe. Round 3. Kevin advances to second place. Michaela advances to second place, beating Lisa. Kevin was going up against Michaela. She looked like a nature fairy, like Mother Nature. She called herself Mythical Michaela. Kevin thought this was going to be easy, because earlier in Mateo Friends 7, he learned that Michaela only knew defense moves at the time. Piece of cake. The fight began and Kevin made the first attack. He used Thunderbolt and it paralyzed Michaela. Then, Kevin used 1,000 arrows to finish her. Michaela had set up a cotton guard. She used Giga Drain and stole half of Kevin's health. He used Zap Cannon, but Michaela's used Flower Shield. Kevin used Thunder Punch, but she stopped him using Frenzy Plant. Kevin couldn't move. Michaela used Moon Blast to finish off Kevin. Then Michaela won the third and final round. Everyone but Kevin cheered for her. She was now Mateo's best friend forever. Nice one. Good job. Way to go, Michaela. Thanks, everyone. I hereby declare Michaela as my new best friend forever. Yeah, we're so proud of you. Kevin felt sad. He walked off away from his friends. Chapter 2. Calling All Kevins. Kevin was in the Wilcopolis alley. Shadow Kevin appeared. Why the sadness? Who am I kidding? I was beaten by another girl. What are you talking about? You beat 2 boys and you just lost to 1. No. I mean, I was beaten by 1 back in October. Oh, yeah, right. To be fair, I brought you and her back to life for plot purposes. Okay? Remember the Kevin and Friends alternate universe I promised we'd visit? We were gonna go there on your birthday, but we can go today. And we're gonna round up all the Kevins in countless alternate universes. But in exchange, I must possess you. Why? So in order for me to keep on living, I must possess things. Okay. Shadow Kevin possessed Kevin and became Los Muertos. First, he told Swap Kevin. He had the personality of Uriel. Hola, amigo. Would you like to come with me for a little surprise? Oh, sure. But then he told Fell Kevin. Hola, amigo. What do you want? Don't be rude. It's something really good for you. Fine. Then Outer Kevin. There's something much more out of this world than your world. Interesting. After that, he told Toy Kevin. Los Muertos was on a roll, rounding up all the Kevins before going to Kevin and Friends. Okay, we could stop here. Well, since Kevin is now Los Muertos, he's now like this. I'm only showing 1/2 of him, and the other half, you'll just have to wait and see what the other half is like as the story progresses. And at the top, it says, Buenos dias, amigo. I swear. Well, if I remove the blanket, it will spoil the story, and nobody likes spoilers, especially when you're trying to avoid spoilers from The Last Jedi. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out, and we'll see you guys next time. Adios, amigos!